Do you believe that we need change in this country? Do you believe, for instance, that every child ought to be able to get a good education regardless of the color of their skin or which side of town they live on or whether they have two parents, one parent, or no parent in their home? Do you believe that people ought to be able to walk down the street safely at night in their neighborhood without looking over their shoulder and worrying what will happen to them, and that when they wake up in the morning that there's a good job waiting for them with health care provided as well? Do you believe that we ought to have safe and clean environment? If you believe in these things or similar kinds of things, the question I think you have to ask yourself is, do you want to be effective in bringing about change? And also, do you want to stay true to your aspirations in terms of why it is that you went into the work that you went into, whether as a journalist or as part of a United Way or part of a community foundation, or if you're simply part of a neighborhood group, a neighborhood association working on some local issue. And so the question, if you can answer those questions affirmatively, that you do want to make a difference, that you do want to be effective, that you do want to stay true to your aspirations, then you face some strategic questions about how do you build the kinds of partnerships and relationships so that it's not just yourself, you're working with other people. How do you decide to peel off the issues where you believe you can make change? And how do you figure out what the right levers are to produce that change? How do you set forth expectations about the kind of change you're going to create that you actually can hit? And when you reach those benchmarks, people will begin to see that change is possible, and then they'll be able and willing to join in with you. So the question is first and foremost one about yourself, and then it's secondarily one about the strategy you employ. We have the ability to control the answers to both those questions. And for those people who believe that they want to create change, I'd say step up, start acting. You don't have to take the world on entirely by yourself. You just need to make some progress.